Prisoner inside of the body I possess, away from all. Yeah, you know, you know the joke. Okay, I'm trying to
I
make it.
certainly do. I was very, very lucky to encounter people such as yourselves.
Yo,
Oh,
yo,
what do you mean by that?
You-
You all share my same excited taste in the storm. True that.
I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, your
And
research is incredible, dude.
I
You've
mean,
uncovered so much about the storm that I don't think anyone else has.
I'm
You truly mean it.
I'm
Of course. But what were you gonna say, Guumy?
I'm practically a scientist myself, you know. Even though I don't make potions and stuff, I kind of make robots, and you and I sometimes make potions, but they're mostly for use on the battlefield or activating certain stuff.
So you're saying you're more of a robotic engineer?
Yeah, you could point it. You could say it like that.
That makes perfect sense, actually. Normally it wouldn't, but it does. I have called this armor the Storm Armor, but it actually... You can't tell anyone I've told you this.
That's kind of
Well,
unfortunate because I'm recording this scene because I want Team to animate it himself, you know?
I mean, I probably could, but it's gonna take a lot of timing.
Well, maybe,
As in
maybe,
the comic,
maybe,
I just look at the camera like, wing.
and
Anyways.
we could probably censor it, like, like have it be censored or something. Yeah,
No,
that
no,
makes
no,
sense.
it's fine. Come to think of it, I'd rather the people know my knowledge.
Okay, suit yourself.
For years, I have called this armor the Hurricane's Guild. The wrath of every storm known to man combined into the industrialized armor that I'm wearing.
Impressive.
That is not going to lie, it is. It is a lot of research done in order to create this miracle of, well, normally someone would say a freak scientist accident, but this is a miracle of creation right here. I wouldn't be alive if it, well, with my most recent research I would be, but back then if I didn't. Oh,
Jeez.
are you getting tired, Cyclo? Yes, I've had a long day of research. I did recently uncover the usage of friendly bot and enemy bot grenades. Oh, sick! See that? This is why you need to get out there and tell your research more. I appreciate you thinking that.
Don't hurt me, man. I heard gun cocking sounds, and I thought Cyclo was just pointing one at me. Just, dude, don't hurt me.
Just all you hear is just
Don't hurt.
stick 'em up.
Don't hurt me, man. Okay, let's just continue.
Oh yes, sorry.
You done? Can I continue talking about my series and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I just didn't. Are you sure? I just don't want it. I just don't want.
Actually, that is a fair point. This little invention here. You see the purple ore coming off of the meteorite?
Yep.
This is actually... I know I said I infused stormium into this meteorite of the giant meteor that was in the time-traveling season. But really... this is not from that meteor. That was for cover. This is from a straight stormium crystal. So dense, it nearly weighs as much as osmium, the most dense rock known to man. Well, I guess you could say mineral. But, in a nutshell.
Impressive.
I dug it up myself. I had to use one of the... I don't remember what they were called, but it was a vaulted weapon. It had a powerful electrical charge stored within it, and it unleashed a powerful beam of electricity. upon fire.
That sounds really neat. I wish I was there for that season, but I wasn't there.
It sure was. It was one of those all hell breaks loose moments. But it was one to certainly remember. If I'm correct, it was called the Zaptron. If I'm correct.
Zap.
It
That sounds like a
was
sounds like a robot that you would get in. Don't mind me
Well,
just using the Zaptron. Just enters it. There we go. Ready for the Zaptron.
It's held like the tactical shotgun. Both hands, when you pull the trigger, a powerful, devastating beam of electricity would be shot out in the direction you're aiming at. And if you got a headshot, if I'm correct, if you hit this attack at all, it would insta-kill the player. Well, knock them if it were in teams, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a lot of power in one weapon. I imagine that would be incredibly difficult to get.
It was very overpowered. That's why it was vaulted. It's not even available in creative access.
I mean, I kind of wish it was, to be honest, so we can take
It would
care
be
of my own
perfect.
players.
That
Just pull
certainly
out the
would be
Zapinator,
quite easy.
Zapotron. Trying.
It's fine.
I'm not gonna be rude. You done?
Yeah, but that is why I said this armor was a conductor. You see how the hurricane essence is going through my arm and only where my human body would be.
Yeah.
Like I said, this armor and the conductor here's, well, the conductor's on my shoulder and such. And the core on my back here, if you can see it. From my cape, because it looks kind of cool. That is how I got this form to be as a conductor for the storm inside of me. And I have powers of my own too. That is why I was asking to join team. I couldn't hear that bit. I couldn't hear that bit, Cyclo. I said, since I have my own unique powers, I figured I'd be able to, I don't know, join Team Creation.
He's basically saying that he was wanting to join Team Creation because of his powers. That's what he's saying. Believe me, I can understand the whispers.
I mean, I know what
I
know what I said earlier about me being surprised you never asked earlier, but I can't say no to that. I don't have any Fortniters on my squad on the team either. So I think it's about time we fix that.
I have to go, guys. You know.
Oh.
Gotta go back to the non-comic book or animated world. Gotta go back to the three-dimensional plane.
Ha!
Because
I'll tell you what.
This is gonna be animated or in a comic book, so that would technically be in the two-dimensional plane. So, yeah.
If I'm going to animate anything in the comic, I would make the comic, record it, and pause it, tell you what you would need to say, and then unpause it and record it. Have my mic unplugged, and you know what I mean. I would have it set up so that way it would sound like we're doing it. I'd have to be careful.
This is all going in the comic, by the way, or comic or animation, by the way. Just like us talking about the comic and or animation. Basically, you're all doing the fourth wall break.
I was about to say, in my series there is a fourth wall break, and every time I did it in front of Storm or anywhere, he would come out of nowhere and physically yeet me. At least he only did that once in season 2, but it was funny.
I'm surprised that he's not doing it right now. Actually, I probably should not have said.